Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Yesterday was a lot of fun. I gave you the video regarding Haaland and I'm going to get into that one later today. But I went on Twitch yesterday night, so it was about 10 o'clock or so, late one. But me and Jan, Football Therapy, played against each other. Chelsea versus Chelsea, and then we done a League 2 clash, Cheltenham versus Leyton Orient. And yeah, if you want to know what happened, head into my Twitch and the video is there for you to watch in its entirety. But if you were there during the live stream, you know what went down. It was hilarious. Very, very good. But today we will be doing a co-op. So me and Football Therapy together playing for Chelsea and trying to take Chelsea to the next level. That's going to be a lot of fun. So that should be done later this evening, not night, this evening. So make sure you're following me on Twitch and you can catch all of that as it's going on. Now, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded, and smash the like button. Let's try and get to 7,000 likes. Thank you so much. Yesterday, I done a video regarding Erling Haaland, and I told you guys the developments about Fabrizio Romano mentioning on his Here We Go podcast that Haaland is a target for Chelsea, and Chelsea are going to be pursuing him next summer. I saw that and thought, oh my goodness. And it wasn't just me. Haaland was trending on Twitter because of this rumour. Well, guess what? We all got done, ladies and gentlemen. We all got done. It's not true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, Fabrizio Romano has come out with this to clarify to Frank Khalid, who is someone that I'm in contact with and is very well connected with Chelsea players. But anyway, Frank Khalid reported the whole Haaland thing as well. And then Fabrizio Romano said, I never said it, my friend. And then Fabrizio thought, I need to make a statement. So he said this. Never said. I just said that Haaland will have a release clause and will be interested to see what happens next summer. But I've never mentioned Chelsea. My news are free on my social media accounts and I never mentioned Haaland to Chelsea. So there we are. Rumour quashed. That was honestly absolutely shambolic. Everyone. I mean everyone. Even reputable journalists and sources all came out and said, yeah, Haaland's cool. You know, Fabrizio Romano, he said Haaland to Chelsea. We all bought it. We all bought it. Turns out he never even said the flipping guy on his podcast. I mean, whoever made this rumour up, yeah, you should be locked away. I mean, it's a shambles. It's a shambles. But anyway, he did mention that Haaland has a release clause. So, you know, you never know. You never know. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. But Haaland to Chelsea was a rumour, and simply that, just a rumour, no substance to it. For me, the fact that I uploaded the video yesterday, I apologise. Again, there was loads and loads of people saying, yeah, Haaland to Chelsea. There was no reason to not think, oh my God, this is happening. There was no reason. Fabrizio's come out and made the statement himself. So fair play to Fabrizio. Thank you so much for clearing that up. And to everyone that started this rumour, hang your heads in shame. Now, let's get into some team news. Because tomorrow I will be giving you my preview for Chelsea versus Southampton. We are back. We are finally back. But what's the latest? Because during the international break, I told you guys about Mendy. I told you guys about Ziyech. I've briefly spoken about Chilwell. So what is the deal with all of them? Are they all fit? Are they all going to play? Well, Simon Johnson, courtesy of The Athletic, has given us an update. And he says this. Hakim Ziyech and Ben Chilwell likely to feature for Chelsea this weekend. Now, let's focus player by player, right? Because we've got clear updates as to what is going to happen. Let's start with Ziyech. Is he likely to play? Simon Johnson says this. It is understood Ziyech has continued to look sharp in training this week and it is being earmarked for a debut. But Lampard will have to decide whether it's from the start or from the bench. So it's clear, Ziyech is fit, he's available, he will be in the matchday squad. Now whether he starts or whether that's off the bench is a different factor and a different story. We will see what happens, but it's clear that his match fitness is still in question, even though he's looked good, he's played for Morocco, he's doing really well in training, but as to whether he is going to feature, there was also a little thing that Simon Johnson did mention, saying this. That is up to Coach Frank Lampard, and it could depend on how the squad train in the final 2 days, plus whether anyone coming back from international duty has picked up a knock. That needs to be assessed, because there was a little thing about N'Golo Kante, there was a little thing about Thiago Silva as well. It seems like both of them will be available to play on Saturday, so that's not much of a question. But Ziyech came back from international duty knock-free, right? Completely fine. So if it's down to me, I would start him. Why not? Why not? You know, if he can play 45, 50 minutes, even half an hour, the fact that he's training really well, I'll throw him in for the 90. Unless if there's genuine concerns from the doctors, I'd play him from the 90. I'd play him for the entire 90. Anyway, Ben Chilwell. What's the latest on Ben Chilwell? This is the latest on Ben Chilwell, thanks to Simon Johnson. Take it away. Good question. Things didn't look too promising during the international break. Firstly, there was a mild illness, and then he left England's camp earlier this week due to issues with a pre-existing foot injury, the plantar fasciitis problem he first suffered in July. Yet it is believed that the decline isn't too severe, and there is a lot of optimism Chelsea will be able to take his place at left back for the match at Stamford Bridge. So brilliant. Now it does go on to say that because we have a Champions League game in mind, and because we need to think about Sevilla, there is a chance that Lampard might not risk, with that game in mind, and play either Marcos Alonso or Emerson. Now, I think Chilwell will play, and if it's down to me, again, we need points. The Premier League right now is the priority. The Champions League, yes, it's not easy, but the group is in our favour. We don't need to go all out at the very beginning in the group stage in the Champions League. Say if we lost against Sevilla, yeah, touch wood. Even though I think we won't. I think we'll come up with a result. But we have the other games, 5 games after that, especially the games against lower opposition, which we should be winning comfortably, regardless of the squad we're putting out. It gives us more room to think about rotation using the Champions League whilst focusing on the Premier League, if you know what I mean. Now, if it's a knockout stage, different story. Champions League becomes the priority. But Premier League, we need points. We're already a little bit, not too much, but a little bit behind. We don't want that gap to grow, you know, and we can't be losing points earlier on, especially when other teams around us are dropping. We need to take the chance. So I would put the focus on the Premier League, and that is why I would start Chilwell as well if he is deemed completely fit to play. The other player to focus on is Edouard Mendy. And this one turned out to be a bit of a shock, because Edouard Mendy looked like he was the first one on the list. Out of him, Chilwell and Ziyech, you're looking at Mendy. He had that injury. He came back early. He's recovered. Cool. Well, this is what Simon Johnson's saying. As reported, Chelsea's new £22 million goalkeeper is set to miss the Southampton fixture, but is being lined up to return for either the Champions League match with Sevilla or a trip to face Manchester United in the Premier League on October the 24th. That means Lampard will have to choose between Kepa or Willy Caballero to deputise in Mendy's absence. Given Kepa kept a clean sheet for Spain against Portugal, he has a good chance of earning a recall. So Mendy's out. I didn't expect this one. I really didn't. All the signs were pointing that he was going to be fit, or at least, you know, he's on the way there to be able to make the Southampton game. Well, it turns out he won't be, and he will be available for Sevilla instead. And if he's not available for Sevilla, then he will definitely be available for Manchester United next weekend. So not this weekend coming up, the one after we play against Man United. Well, Mendy's missing the Southampton game, so Kepa will be filling in. And tomorrow, during my preview, I will be giving you my starting 11, and I will have Kepa in there, because Mendy is clearly not going to be featuring. So it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's a good chance for Kepa. It's a good chance for Kepa on international duty. Kepa did well. You look at his performance against Portugal, he done well. He pulled off some good saves. Had a bit of a quiet day at the office, if I'm being completely honest, because that game finished 0-0. And there wasn't much to it. But every time he was called upon, he looked good. In training, he looked amazing. This is something I don't understand. You know, Kepa is one where he goes on international duty, he begins to look like Manuel Neuer. And he comes back to Chelsea, he begins to look like Jordan Pickford. You know, it's no offence to Jordan Pickford, but I mean, lately, Jordan Pickford's been a bit of a disaster. However, Kepa, I'm hoping, has gained a little bit of confidence, and fingers crossed, when he comes back and he features for us against Southampton, we are going to see the Kepa that is able to pull off those saves, that is optimistic, and that is confident. Fingers crossed he doesn't pull off any howlers. I'm praying we don't see any errors from him. Fingers crossed he has his confidence back. So there we are. Tomorrow you guys will be getting the preview. But to wrap up this video, Haaland to Chelsea is a complete rumour. Ziyech will feature, whether it's from the bench or from the start, he will feature. Chilwell is looking likely, and he's looking good that he will be in the matchday squad and he will be playing left back from the beginning. If he's not, then this is because Lampard doesn't want to take a risk. And Mendy's out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button. Let's try and get to 7,000 likes. And follow my Twitch. Do not forget, later on, me and Jan doing a co-op with Chelsea on FIFA career mode. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice to see how me and Jan can, utilize our chemistry and take Chelsea to the next level together. Let's see what happens. Make sure you're following me. If you are following me, you will get a notification letting you know that I've gone live. So watch out for that one. And as soon as you get that notification, press it and you will join the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the matchday preview. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.